Good afternoon. I'm Gwendolyn Morton, and this is WBON TV live at 5, where every local story starts here. Some of our top headlines for the day: flushable wipes cause a clog in Berea pipes, and a model lab student wins an American Heart Association scholarship. Plus, Beef Day takes place at one local lending agency, and a legendary Estill County native, Guy Strong, has passed away. All that plus more news, local sports, and of course we've got weather coming up here today, all as well, right here live at 5. But first, in our WBON TV big story of the day, after a reported computer glitch delayed results out of Estill County until around 9 p.m. last night, the final results of the Kentucky's 91st district race can be called, well, unofficially. Incumbent Bill Wesley narrowly defeated challenger Darrell Billings for a second time, albeit this time by a much smaller margin of around 150 votes. Powell County results show Billings running strong in his home county, winning a total of 717 to Wesley's 319, a difference of 398 votes. Billings padded his lead in parts of Madison County, winning 346 to Wesley's 249 votes, picking up another 97 votes, bringing his lead going into Estill County to 495 votes. Estill County, however, proved to be Billings' Waterloo again. Wesley carried his home county by garnishing 1,055 votes to Billings' 407, taking Estill by 648 votes. After the math, that left an unofficial difference of about 153 votes district-wide in Wesley's favor. Voter turnout was extremely low, as we've mentioned, in the district and statewide this primary, then even more than it was just 2 years ago. Well, the Berea City Council approved an emergency measure Tuesday to spend about $120,000 to repair and replace sewer pumps that were damaged by flushable wipes. Berea Municipal's Utilities Director Kevin Howard told officials the problem arose about a month ago when a pump at the Walnut Meadow station was clogged by those wipes, requiring approximately $34,000 just in repairs. Howard said the facility needs at least 2 working pumps at any given time to handle the flow of wastewater. Howard said the city hopes to educate the public about the damage flushable wipes can do to the city's wastewater collection system, and noted that it's in the interest of BMU customers to avoid disposing of flushable wipes into the city's sewer system because the high cost of repairs will eventually impact utility rates and, of course, customers. A study conducted by the National Association of Clean Water Agencies in 2019 revealed that wipes resulted in about $441 million a year in additional operating costs for collection systems of U.S. clean water utilities. The study further revealed that wipes impose $30,000 in additional operating costs on the average utility nationwide. In many states, costs are significantly higher, such as California and New Jersey, where the average utility pays about $100,000 a year in additional costs because of complications and clogs caused by those flushable wipes. Reports suggest the problem became even worse during the COVID-19 pandemic, when there was hypervigilance about trying to prevent the spread of the disease, and use of flushable wipes significantly increased. Well, on Monday, the American Heart Association awarded 5 scholarships to help female students in Kentucky pursue careers in STEM. Among the recipients, Maya Badardi of Model Lab School in Richmond, highlighting the local talent and dedication to STEM education. The Carol Barr Research and Scholarship Fund was created in 2021 after Carol Barr's sudden passing in 2020 due to complications from mitral valve prolapse. Carol Barr believed strongly in supporting women in STEM careers, worked in the pharmaceutical industry, and regularly volunteered with the American Heart Association. Recognizing the underrepresentation of women in STEM fields, the STEM Goes Red Scholarship was established in her honor in partnership with the Eastern Kentucky University, the American Heart Association, and her husband, Congressman Andy Barr. Now in its 3rd year, the scholarship program awarded $10,000 scholarships to girls from parts of Central and Eastern Kentucky. Congressman Barr, along with an advisory team of Carol's friends and family, helped select the scholars over other local award winners. Other local award winners included Blake Atwill of Pulaski County High School in Somerset and Charles Davidson of North Laurel High School in East Bernstadt. Congratulations to all those winners. Well, Central Kentucky Ag Credit, the Madison County Beef Cattle Association, Kentucky Beef Council, and a host of sponsors gathered today for Madison County Beef Day from 11 to 1. The hosts of the event learned last year that 800 burgers are just not enough, so this year they prepared over 1,000 burgers to give out for free to those who took advantage of their drive-through at the Central Kentucky Ag Credit location right here in Richmond. Madison County is Kentucky's second largest beef cattle producing county, and Central Kentucky Ag Credit is all about supporting those farmers in every way possible. Jonathan Noe is one of the primary members of the Central Kentucky Ag Credit, and he spoke with us today about the importance of beef and the ones who help supply it.
Beef has really solidified ag here in Central Kentucky. You know, as times passed, we've kind of transitioned away from burley tobacco, and we were fortunate that, you know, we kind of filled that void with beef, and so we got to do what we can to continue to support it, get behind it, and because we're an ag lender, if we don't have farmers to loan to and rural communities to serve, then, you know, there's not much need for us. We loan for, obviously, the purchase of farmland, and we offer a long-term fixed rate, so, you know, 20 to 30 years fixed rate on a farm loan, and farmers need that security to know that here's what my payment's going to be for the long term. This is what I got to be able to, the income I need to generate to make my payment. We also do operating loans, so if you need to, you know, put your crop out, you know, turn some cattle out in the field, we got an operating loan for that. Farm equipment loans, you know, whether it's tractors, hay equipment, you know, row crop equipment, also livestock loans, we do that too. We do a lot of home loans, and so we can make a home loan. Particularly, we focus on our rural communities, you know, but also if you are involved in farming, a rural resident, you know, we're here to serve you in all those capacities, and that's our mission. You know, that's what we are devoted to. It's to focus on ag and rural communities.
Looks like a really great turnout for this year's Beef Day. The Powell County Sheriff's Office recently turned up the heat looking for a subject, Jeremy Spencer of Jackson, Kentucky. The office re-released Spencer's photos and details around the case. Spencer was wanted on an outstanding indictment warrant for trafficking first-degree fentanyl and resisting arrest. Earlier today, officials confirmed Spencer was located and taken into custody by Lexington Metro Police. He is currently lodged in the Fayette County Detention Center. Well, it's been a rainy day here in the Bluegrass. I think it was much needed. We've got Sam in the Weather Center going to take a look at that full forecast. That's coming up next here live at 5.
A day of health, wellness, community, and fun. White House Clinic's second annual Wellness in the Woods, a free community event, will take place at the Berea Pinnacles, located at 2047 Big Hill Road on Saturday, June 1st from 10 to 2. Enjoy free food, health education, community resources, and interactive kids activities, all in the beauty of the Pinnacles. Take advantage of free health screenings, catch up on vaccines, and connect with friends. Join White House Clinics to celebrate health, wellness, and our communities.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer, and in the spring of 1992, Bishop's Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, We have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cub Cadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop's Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 Northwest Avenue in Richmond.
We can't wait to see ya.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
When the possibility for severe weather is a threat, it pays to have an expert on your side. Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration want you to know that your home is their top priority. When the storms have left you with more questions than answers, Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration is there to walk you through the process and offer free roof inspections and estimates. From wind and hail, fire and smoke damage, commercial and residential. Trust Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration. Like them on Facebook to learn more.
Are you considering a bathroom remodel? Think about this. Remodeling your bathroom without addressing the plumbing is like going to get a facelift when you need heart surgery. Plumbing is the heart of your home. At Fast Flow, we understand the importance of a well-functioning plumbing system. Our expert plumbers have years of experience in providing top-notch plumbing services. Don't just settle for a pretty face. Choose Fast Flow Plumbing before you remodel and keep your home's heart beating perfectly.
Call a pro at Fast Flow.
Welcome back to Live at 5. On again and off again showers here in central Kentucky today. It looks like we might have some stronger systems moving through the area into the afternoon and evening. Sam in the Weather Center going to give us a look at that complete forecast.
Thanks, Gretelyn. Hi, everybody. It has been a little bit wet at times out here with some of these storms moving in. We continue to see a slight risk of severe weather. So as these storms continue to track across the area, large hail and damaging wind is possible even into the overnight hours. So be aware of that. And then for the day on Thursday, technically we have a marginal threat for an isolated severe storm draped right over us, and then a general thunderstorm chance outside of that. Now we might see this updated and perhaps have a slight risk, but it's a little bit harder. I think we're kind of getting a lot of the energy out of the atmosphere for the most part. We'll still have storms around Thursday, a very unsettled forecast, as a matter of fact. So here we are Thursday morning, seeing some of those blow through. And then in the afternoon, here come another round, and into the evening, more scattered thunderstorms. And so the bottom line is, as we continue to see these storms track through the area, each one could be a little bit strong, possibly severe with wind and hail. But flooding is going to be more of a concern as they track over the same area, or if they do track over the same area, as our skies stay unsettled all the way through Sunday. So be aware of that. We could see anywhere from 2 to maybe 4 inches of rain. Could be even more, again, if you get those storms to train. That's tracking over the same area. So, but this is a look at some of the computer models. Again, 2 to maybe 4 inches of rain just the next 7 days. Be in the middle 60s out the door here Thursday. Unsettled skies continue right on through the afternoon, dodging widely scattered storms. High of around 75. Now we're up to 79 on Friday. Again, we'll have sort of the same thing. We have a stalled frontal boundary over us. I guess I should explain that. Stalled frontal boundary over us, and all these storms are tracking right along it. And that front should slide down to our southeast as we head into maybe Tuesday, Wednesday time frame. And our temperatures will cool down into the low 70s at that point. But even a few storms possible on Memorial Day.
Thanks, Sam. And for weather all the time, you can find it on Channel 9 online. Check out our Facebook page and WBONTV.com. Well, if you're looking for something to do, please come join the Richmond Rotary Club on Saturday, June the 8th at the First Christian Church. The Richmond Rotary Club will host their first annual international dinner. There will be food vendors serving dishes from all over the world. Rotary International has been fighting to eradicate polio across the globe since 1979. Rotary and other organizations have vaccinated 2.5 billion children in 122 counties and eliminated 99.9% of polio. Since its inception, the Richmond Rotary Club and the Rotary Foundation Foundation has supported many other organizations throughout Madison County with Rotary Community grants. You can find out more about this fun dinner and fundraiser on the story Up Now by David Shue on our website, WBONTV.com. Well, Eastern Kentucky University celebrated its 5th annual Giving Day on Wednesday, April the 17th, with donors from all over the 50 states, Washington, D.C., and Puerto Rico contributing. This widespread support allowed EKU to surpass its goal of 2,300 donors, reaching 2,477 donors and raising $720,000. The most funds raised during a single Giving Day since the event began in 2019. Of the $700,000 raised, $433,000 was allocated to scholarships, with the remaining funds supporting various campus programs. The College of Health Science received the most gifts among the 6 colleges, while football had the highest number of donors among athletics teams. Athletics in general saw the highest number of donors among affinity groups, and Chi Omega led Greek organizations in contributions. The Student Assistant Fund for Eastern received the most donors among specific funds. Congratulations there to EKU. Well, a legendary local basketball player and coach has passed away. Guy Strong, a native of Estill County, was considered one of the most respected coaches to ever grace the basketball court in the state of Kentucky. Strong passed away Saturday at the age of 93. Strong played for Adolph Rupp at the University of Kentucky for 2 seasons and was a member of the 1951 NCAA championship team. He was also the Wildcats' best pitcher in the baseball season. After his time at UK, he transferred to Eastern in 1951-52, receiving his commission in field artillery, and then served in active duty in the Korean War from 52 to 54. Upon discharge, he returned to Eastern Kentucky University, where he played the 54-55 season for head coach Paul McBrayer's Maroons, helping Eastern win the 1955 conference championship. He also played baseball that year at EKU as well. At the time of his death, he was the oldest living former Kentucky basketball player. Strong truly made his mark in coaching. He won the 1966 NCAA Division II championships at Kentucky Wesleyan and later guided EKU to the OVC title in '73. On the high school front, Strong was the driving force behind 3 Sweet 16 appearances at Clark County in 1986, 1989, and 1990. Strong's career coaching record was 541 to 355 over 34 years at the high school and collegiate level. He is a member of the EKU and Kentucky Wesleyan Athletics Hall of Fame, the Kentucky High School Athletics Hall of Fame, and the Kentucky Athletic Hall of Fame. That we're going to take a quick break. We've got Dawson Roll coming up with more sports news right after this.
If you love local sports, you'll love the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Join your host, Michael Watkins, Samantha Burford, and Dawson Rule as they cover sports news for the greater Madison County area. Get your local sports news every Monday night from 6 to 7 on WBON Channel 9 and on Y92.5, V99.3, and WKXO Sports Radio 103.5. The Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show is also brought to you by the Richmond Raceway, the Law Office of Patrick O'Neill, Nuevo Vallarta, and Bishop Small Engine Repair.
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, we make it our priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate care that you deserve from a dentist. Offering single-visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs, from surgical implant placement and restoration, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. And we now have the Cone Beam 3D technology for taking scans of the jaw. For your next dental appointment, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
And at the half, EKU leads state 21-7.
I love the way these look.
Thanks.
Yeah, go Colonels.
Is it here? Hey, Coach. It's right here, but shouldn't you be at the game?
Carry your favorite team with you everywhere you go with the new EKU branded debit card from CG Bank. No matter what season it is, always show your Colonel pride.
Has anyone seen Coach?
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets, cuckoo crusties.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a cider ranch.
When you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Jerry Goebel in Richmond today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Watch the Real McCoys weekdays at 9:30 a.m. on Heartland.
Family known as the Real McCoys.
Watch Laugh-In on Retro TV, Mondays through Thursdays at 10 p.m. and Saturdays at 8.
Welcome back to Live at 5. A district champion was crowned last night in the 44th District Baseball and Softball Championships. Dawson Rule joins us now with today's sports report, where he also looks at the upcoming youth camps that will be hosted by EKU football.
Congratulations to our district champions from softball and baseball last night. Madison Central was the winning school for both, shutting out their county rival Madison Southern 5-0 in baseball and 3-0 in softball. I was down at both games, back and forth, getting you some highlights, and over at baseball was where we'll start, where the first couple innings were back and forth, outs with no score. Eventually Central got a run, and then Indian Keith Stewart banged a 2-run RBI double, which put the Indians in good position up 3-0. After another run, Braxton Hicks stole home to make it 5-0 Indians, and the pitching of Eli Metcalf was great, not allowing a run. For the Eagles, Braden Hudson had the game's lone hit, and Trey Helton gave up only 4 hits in 6 innings, which was not bad. Here are some of the winning moments. Over the way at the softball field, it was more of the same, with not lots of offense from either team. But the Lady Indians did win 3-0, having only 5 total hits, with 2 of those being bunts. Now, Cassie Gentry had a great game for the Lady Indians, pitching the full game and only allowing 3 hits. She also had 2 hits for 1 RBI on the night. She was our T-shirt CT Diesel Performance recipient of the game player and had a great district tournament overall. For Southern, the offense really couldn't get going, but the defense wasn't bad at all for the Lady Eagles, holding the Lady Indians to only a few scoring opportunities. Here are some of the post-game moments. Regions are in a few short days for both sports. Our crew plans to stream either one or both of the softball, baseball region home games for our county teams. To wrap up sports, here are a few moments from an interview I conducted earlier today with EKU football assistant coach Derek Day.
Basically, there's kind of 3 different camps that we have that'll be going on. We have a junior colonel camp, which is for all kindergarten through 8th grade, boys and girls. And it is a great experience to really what we're trying to do is we're trying to instill love of the game. Yeah. And we're trying to create Colonel fans, obviously, and but instill love in the game of football in the community. And it's a great time. It's not padded. There's no tackling. I know, we get some emails. Is little Johnny going to tackle? No, he's not. He's going to be safe. But just trying to get him to run around a little bit, get him to exercise, and get him to have some fun. We also get Kona Ice. They get some ice cream involved. There's a pizza party on the last day. And so the kids have a great time, and it's a blast. And the other thing that you get with participation in the camp is those young men and women who go through the camp actually get free admission to all home games.
Okay.
At EKU. So that's one less ticket that mom and dad may have to pay for to come, and they're able to come and cheer on the Colonels in the fall.
So after the spring game, you guys kind of did a little cool thing with the kids like that, where they did some drills and stuff. And after that, did you guys kind of think, like, man, we can get these guys back for our camp and then give them this good ticket deal and come back for the games?
Yeah, we've done that in the past. So this will be the third year that we've done the Junior Colonel Camp, and so that was the second year we've done the mini clinic after the spring game, and kind of gets kind of lights the fire a little bit in a lot of those kids. And I kind of jokingly said, make sure you go home and tell mommy and daddy I want to go to Junior Colonel Camp. And but they it's a great opportunity too for our kids in our program, our players, to get around young people and continue to try to mentor and be the we tell them all the time, little eyes are watching, right? And people are always watching what you're doing. And those, I have a 5-year-old little boy at home, and he wants to wear gloves just like the football boys do, and he wants to wear a towel just like they do. And so, building that love of the game and that fanhood early is definitely something we're trying to do.
Coach Day and the staff are excited for those upcoming summer camps and for Eastern's 2024 football season. That's going to wrap it up for today. Again, shout out to the district championship teams who competed last night. This is Dawson Rule with Madison County's sports coverage.
Richmond has its very own TV station, WBON TV Channel 9, featuring 4 new TV channels of programming. Our primary station, 9.1, is available over the air with an antenna on all area cable systems, Roku, and our live player at WBONTV.com. You'll love the local sports and other local programming, including the only local newscast for the greater Richmond area, live at 5 daily. Find out more at WBONTV.com.
Hey y'all, it's Josh and Greg from Hicks & Funson, Kentucky Lawyers. We are happy to be official sponsors for the Lexington Legends in the 2024 season. I, for one, am happy about the name and mustache coming back. So if life throws you a curveball, hire local injury lawyers. Hire Hicks & Funson. You can find us at the Legends Ballpark this season, online at honestfearless.com, or call 859-777-7000. Go Legends!
Heard the name Chenault Vineyards, but what do you know about it? Chenault Vineyards is a place for the community to enjoy. Central Kentucky's premier event and wedding destination with 5 event venues, full-service catering, over 13 varieties of wine, live music entertainment, seasonal food options, weekly themed Wednesday night out and girls night out, trivia, murder mystery date nights, and free yoga on the point with beautiful views. Everyone can find something to do at Chenault Vineyards. Want to know more? Follow them on Facebook and Instagram, or plan your night out at ChenaultVineyards.com.
Hi, I'm Haley, one of the owners and managers at Just Love Coffee in Berea. Just Love Coffee is a franchise that was set up as a mission of love to help children get adopted. Just Love Coffee is a full-service restaurant that features artisan coffee creations, plus an all-day food menu that includes golden waffles, delicious sandwiches, and filling craveable wraps. Just Love Coffee, a half mile off exit 76 in Berea, in our newly renovated location at 636 Chestnut Street.
It's that time of year when we are day and night driving with our kids all over. Your car never stops. At Amco Transmissions, we make sure to keep you rolling. We have the latest technology, certified technicians, and longest warranty to keep your vehicles running strong. We specialize in all foreign and domestic transmissions, drivetrain, or just general maintenance. Did you know at Amco, the average customer saves $1,800 in comparison to the dealer? And Amco has a longer warranty. Come see us at Amco Transmission for the best service and the cheapest prices around. AA MCO.
At WBON TV 9, you can count on our weather team to keep you up to date with all the latest developments, watches, and warnings.
We're here for you night and day, 24/7, no matter what the weather brings.
WBON TV 9 and our media partner 100.7 The Coyote are dedicated to you. That's why we say when the weather turns extraordinary, so does our coverage.
Get your forecast each weekday during the Live at 5 newscast on WBON TV 9, where every local story starts here.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON TV Channel 9. It's Wednesday, and it is time now for Wanted Wednesday. The KSP is searching for Charles Blevins. You can see Mr. Blevins up on your screen now. Charles Blevins is wanted for murder and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. The KSP lists Charles Blevins as 6 foot 3 inches tall. He has brown hair and brown eyes and has served time in prison. Mr. Blevins is being sought by the Kentucky State Police Post 9 in Pikeville. That phone number 606-433-7711. However, if you see Charles Blevins, this is a serious case, wanted on murder, go ahead and contact your local law enforcement agency nearest you. I think it's safe to say this is probably a situation where you should not engage Charles Blevins on your own. Just make sure that you reach out to local law enforcement. Thanks so much for joining us today. Stay safe out there in that weather. I'll see you tomorrow, live at 5.